Now, this weekend saw yet another unmasking on my new obsession, The Masked Singer, as the face behind the fox was finally revealed. Fox! Oh. I mean, Davina sort of guessed it, didn't she? She kind of knew, didn't she? But then, of course, you kind of just, you're not 100% sure. It's just the craziest show. And I thought, oh, I don't get this to begin with. And then 5 minutes in, I'm like, oh, I love this.
Addicted. I know, and I'm still playing the game because we have no idea who the other celebrities are.
That's what I was going to ask.
Yeah.
Oh,
you don't? Not a clue.
You're not in the makeup room or the wardrobe room together, so no one ever knows?
No, you're all kept separate. So basically, when you go to the studio, you have to leave your house, you meet a driver in secret, you put a disguise on, a mask, a hoodie, so you look like you're a burglar or something. Then you get in the car, you're not allowed to speak to the drivers. They take you to the studio.
Oh, you take that, Linda.
Honestly, I found it so hard not to speak. That was the hardest part. Then you go to the studio and then they've got these little huts that they kind of put you in so you're hidden away.
Wow.
And then you'd have just, like, one producer who would come and talk to you. You could hear people singing and practising, so you were trying... I had the glass like this against the wall, trying to work out who the voices are. But literally no idea at all.
And just tell me, truthfully, did you tell your family that you were doing it?
Not one person.
Didn't you find that
Nobody.
hard?
Do you know
that
what?
Would kill me.
I know. The reason I decided not to is because I knew it was it's a talent game show, so I thought it'd be fun to watch it with them. And I'd seen the show in Australia last summer and loved it, and I could see how you get so involved in it. I thought this would be really funny to see if they can suss me out. So I decided not to tell them because I thought if I tell one person, then I could forget who I've told.
Yeah.
And then it
so
just ruins the game. Ruins. My mum didn't know, nobody, not one person.
Oh, you did? That must have been different.
Yeah, it was hard. It was because when I was going out and I had to sneak out to go and film and I had to put all my disguise on, so you've got, like, this black mask, black hoodie, black leggings, I'd come back and I'd put it in a carry bag and shove it in the back of the wardrobe. And I thought, if Eddie finds it, he's going to think I've been some fetish club. So I've got gloves, the whole works.
I would have found that so hard. When I was doing I'm a Celebrity, you're not supposed to tell anyone. I told everyone. Drivers, don't say anything, but I'm doing I'm a Celebrity this year. The only people I didn't tell was my family because they didn't want me to do it.
But now Eddie's really concerned because he's like, you're a really good liar.
Was it a big decision for you, Denise, to do it? Because we've heard that you'd been going through a bit of a... Because obviously, as well as being a presenter, you're a, you know, established West End star, you know, and had huge success in that. But you said that you'd lost a little bit of your confidence as regards your singing, which, of course, you would never know because you sound amazing.
Thank you. Yeah, do you know what happened? And it happens to all of us. We all have our own insecurities.
Tell me about it.
I think, you know, no, it's just like... There was a period of time when I was so busy doing shows in the West End, had Betsy, was at home with Betsy as a mum. I was really trying to be careful about what jobs I took because I didn't want to be away from home for too long. You know, when theatre, if you take a theatre job, you're away for a long time, it shows every night. So I had to really step back from my stage career and any kind of performance and just, you know, select the jobs that worked around being a mum. And, of course, her dad's an actor, so we both couldn't be away at the same time. And I think the longer that goes on, and I've loved it and I've had amazing times with Betsy, but there was still that little bit of me that just missed the performing, but I was too nervous to get back on the stage and do it again. So what happened was I started to get offered things and then I would just make an excuse not to do it, almost because I was too scared. So when I watched this show in Australia and I knew they were making it here and they approached me, I just thought, well, this could be a good way of me... That's probably another reason why I decided to really keep it to myself. Because it's normally other people's opinions and what they say to you that affect how you are in that kind of environment. So...
And Betsy had wanted... And Betsy had said to you, Mummy, I've not really heard you sing.
But, you know, she's never seen me on stage. And I'd had this whole career before being a mum where I did a show for Andrew Lloyd Webber, you know, I did Chicago.
I know.
She's never seen any of it, and she looks online and she was like, is that you? But it was a long time ago now.
And do you sing live inside that thing?
Wow.
You sing live every week?
Yeah, it's live.
We've actually got... This is it here.
Wow.
Yeah,
So
this is my fox head.
I'm actually fascinated by... It's not an easy thing to wear and perform.
No, what are you doing? Is this some mime act?
I think so. I've got to put my gloves on.
I'm just trying to be really professional.
Yeah.
Right, OK.
There you go, have a go. So you can see, so it's a bit like... I mean, it's not particularly heavy.
I'll have a little look inside.
I just want to check my makeup.
What have you got? Do you know, I've got a little camera here I can show you. This is what it looks like inside. Can you see that?
So imagine, like, if you're singing. So normally when you sing out.
That is...
But this is like having, say, a motorcycle helmet on and just everything you see bounces back on you.
Yeah.
So it's really weird. And
how is it, Linda?
Also, you're right in there, love. But even listen to Linda speaking now.
Wow.
So you're muffled entirely.
Completely muffled inside. Go on then.
Go on.
What do I do when you are
Fantastic.
It's actually quite comfortable. It's smelly.
Smelly? What are you trying to say?
It smells of rubber.
Do you need me to take it off now?
You're all right.
There you go.
It is weird, though, and you can't really see that well out of it. So when you're on stage doing the live show and it's dark, and then I was like worried I was going to fall off the stage.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be a lot heavier than that.
Yeah,
but it's actually quite light, isn't
The
it?
suit's heavier. The mirrored suit's much heavier.
They're all sorting me
I'm
barnet
so
out.
glad it's out as well
Amazing.
because we're both Denise's as well.
Yeah.
I was beginning to think that I was the fox because I saw it so many times on Twitter saying, I'm sure it's Denise. I'm thinking, maybe it is me.
Can I say, you know, obviously I know you were saying about that you lost your confidence.
Yeah.
Would you say that whole confidence is around, you know, the transition of being in entertainment and being a working mum and then having a child? Your focus is so much on being a parent that you almost lose yourself.
I think you do, and it's not just this industry that we're in. I think it's all. I've spoken to friends about it, and I think you do. I just think you do lose a little part of yourself, which happens very easily, and I think it happens very quickly, and you don't actually notice it until somebody says to you about going back to what you used to do or being how you used to be, and you suddenly find yourself going, oh, I couldn't do that now. Do you know what I mean?
But now,
And it's
aren't you making an album now?
Yeah, so I've been very lucky, and this is why I really genuinely loved being part of the show, is that obviously the rumours had kind of started that it was me, and I got approached by a producer called Steve Anderson to start recording some songs. So, again, Eddie doesn't know about this, well, he does now, but I was going... well, I was going off to a studio and making records, and so we've got 2 offers on the table, so we're just going to sit down and work out which one to go with. So I've got music being made, which is great, and I've also just signed to do my own residency at Proud Cabaret in London.
Wow.
6 weeks. So yeah, it's been amazing.
It actually has the complete desired outcome that you were hoping you maybe would get from putting yourself back out there.
Just how I feel.
Yeah.
That's what it's done for me. So it's got me back performing again, which is what I love. And when you've done it since you were a kid, it's like it's in my bones.
Of course it is. Can I ask you, did you have any sense of what you could be?
What character?
What sort of characters? Did you have any input at all, or was it very much them and you went along with it?
I sat with the design team, we all did, and I just said I wanted to be able to move in my costume. I guess because I used to dance when I was younger, and I wanted to do upbeat songs, and then I wanted something a bit cool and futuristic. Yeah. So, and then we talked about animals that I could possibly be, and I was saying, well, you know, I'm a bit of a night owl, you know, I'm up at night quite late, but I thought a big owl costume won't really work. Yeah. I'm always on the go, sneaking around, so they were like, what about being a fox? And I was like, oh, I like the idea of being a fox.
Well, that's good. So there is a bit of input. I like that.
Yeah, there is, yeah.
And so there's no hints at all about who's left, obviously?
No, I've got my suspicions who I think. So I think Queen Bee is possibly one of the Little Mix girls.
Yeah.
The reason I think this is because I've been doing detective work as well, and I know when we filmed the show, and Little Mix were on a break from their tour.
Wow.
Yeah. I also think
Schedule-wise.
Hedgehog, because he's an amazing singer, could possibly be the actor Luke Evans.
Oh, right.
Because he's made an album recently. And I think Octopus, either Charlotte Church or Catherine Jenkins. Operetta.
Right,
I don't know. But I don't know. But I like Queen Bee. I want Queen Bee to win.
That's a crazy sentence there, isn't it, when you break it down? I think Octopus is such a... But that is what this show's all about. It's so much fun. And you were so brilliant in it.
Thank you.
You really were,
Thank
honestly.
you. I loved
Denise
it.
Van Outen, everybody.